Friday meditation. Announcement for you. I want everybody to know that's been joining weekly that starting next month, we're going to be only doing every other week. Okay, so it'll be the first and the third Friday. So we'll still be here next week, and then we'll skip a week, and then we'll be there the following week. So if you've gotten in the routine of tuning in every Friday, I invite that all the ones that we have pre-recorded from past weeks are all still available. And it's if you're kind of visit one of those ones, if you're using this as your Friday kind of routine. But we'll still be here every other Friday. I'm going to pop off my shoes today. Let's see, the topic, I think that, there's a lot going on in the world right now, right? And there's this coronavirus and everything surrounding the bigger issues in the world are bringing every type of problem that we've had and all the unbalance to the surface. And what do I mean by that? I mean that if you could check out some of our Liberate universities as well, but for a long period of time, our financial system has been extremely broken. And going through this pandemic, you're seeing a lot of situations happening, people filing bankruptcy, companies, and that's just the start of it, right? But we've had a broken system before the coronavirus, and it's now magnifying it. And so you see the problems with our economy. You see the problems with our healthcare system. And I'm talking specifically about America, but I know that in individual countries around the world, they're highlighting their problems that are happening, whether problems within leadership and in human rights, and even within our country. And we're seeing that through the discrimination in the racism that is going on, that has always been going on, and people have had enough. And there's a lot to be said, and I'm glad that all of these things are happening at this point in time of bringing things into the light so that we can actually perhaps examine, heal, and move forward in a positive way. And, maybe that is reinventing a new economy and financial system. Maybe that's allowing ourselves to have a different form of a healthcare system here, a different form of an educational system, a different way that we interact and relate to one another with a more stronger equality. But what is happening in the mix of it is that through the course of change, you go through different layers. It's kind of like the 6 stages of grief in a way, but there's this element of it kind of gets worse before it gets better. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing, riots, we're seeing rage, we're seeing protests happening. We're seeing looting and violence, and we're seeing all of these types of things. And in my opinion, I think that it's going to get worse for a while, because the pendulum has to shift for awareness to happen, and then we can ask ourselves, how do we want to restructure things? But one of the things is, you're looking at all of the different injustices that are going on, all of the different imbalances that are going on. It's producing a lot of, I say it's overacting everybody's solar plexus, okay, and their throat, but that's in a good way. However, if you're feeling that some of these things are producing lots of internal rage and anger, we can fight and we can shift things without allowing ourselves to go through those emotions, right? And I think that one of the things that I want to focus on today is having us tap into ourselves, release any anger, frustration, and rage. That doesn't mean not continuously taking a stance and being proactive, but it means that when you're experiencing rage and anger, right, you're coming from a place where it's very unbalanced, and that anger and rage is affecting you internally. And so I think that as we go through our meditation today, I want to fight things with, instead of anger and violence, but with heart, love, and compassion. Looking at how we can have more compassion for each other, how we can have more love towards situations, and that we can start to rebuild. And that's what's going on right now. We're in kind of, I like to say that we're like in the fall of the Roman Empire, but for America, in a way. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. And it doesn't mean that we're going to fall. It just means that we really need to do things differently. How we've been doing things haven't worked. And let's be real. We, as people, as individuals, as a society, can do a whole lot better. And part of doing better is first taking a stance and saying, okay, well, how can I do better for myself? How can I show myself more love? And then in turn, allow that love and compassion to spread outward. And then coming from, instead of the doom and gloom, but the possibility that change can really exist. That transformation, that recalibration can exist, okay? We are going through a revolution of financial systems, a revolution of health systems, a revolution of equality towards other humanity, and so much more, right? A revolution of even your daily life and the rat race, and how much do we want to be spending our time just chasing after the almighty dollar, and what is our true values, and what do we want our life and our state of our life to be like? And with all of that, I think that it's to not get so caught up in the negative that we fail to realize that it's just about change, okay? That in this space right now, in all of the things that are going on, how do you allow yourself to maintain balance? How do you powerfully allow yourself to also speak out for what you feel is right and what you feel is wrong, to have a true voice? And how do you allow yourself to also create what you want and not want for your life, for how you treat others, for how your relationship with your finances are, for how your relationship with your health is? How do we allow you as an individual to be more powerful each and every day? And as we allow for power to manifest inside of us in connection to ourselves, you're going to see a ripple effect that's going to create a world that can be far beyond anybody's imagination. And you can say, who am I to be able to make or create change, but who are you not to, right? And allowing yourself to realize that each and every person that has made big shifts and waves in history, they're a person just like you. And just as many as those iconic figures throughout history that have made massive change, you know what? Each and every individual, even if they haven't made a massive footprint, they've made footprints of change. You cannot exist and interact with people without having an impact on others and society. And so I want to bring power into your life. I want to bring peace and balance. I want to remove any of the anger and frustration. Instead, replace it with inspiration, with compassion, with love, and creativity. Okay? And with that being said, I think we should start our meditation today. So for those that haven't joined before, this is a meditation that is all about reprogramming your mind, also rebalancing, recentering, all of those great things that meditation is all about. But I do some hypnosis work with you. So I'll give you direct and indirect suggestions and metaphors that work towards shifting you from the deeper level, so that when you open your eyes at the end, you literally see the world differently. It's creating different filters from the inside out. And so while you're walking down the street, you might notice a different store that you've never noticed, or a restaurant, or you might see something in a different way. And that's how you see the world is how you create your inner world. And so anyone can allow you, or you can allow yourself to either sit up or lay down for this. But most importantly, it's about being comfortable. So I always say, when in doubt, lay down, because you're going to allow yourself to go to a deeper state. However, a lot of people that tune in do meditate quite frequently, and you can sit comfortably in a meditative pose for a period of time, then go ahead and sit upright. If you're more prone to regular meditation and you're not going to pull yourself out by your body getting a little stiff or uncomfortable, then sit up, hands at your hips. But if not, lay down, hands open at your side. Get comfortable right now, whatever works for you. And I want you to allow yourself to close your eyes for a few moments. And as you close your eyes, I want you to take a few moments to just take inventory of where you're at, of being in the space, being in your room, wherever you might be. And I want you to, just for a few moments, feel your body. Draw your attention to your feet. Draw your attention to your hips. Feel where is a little bit of soreness. And where are your muscles super relaxed? Can you focus on those too? And as you allow yourself to just take a few moments and taking inventory of how you feel and paying attention to your body. So often we don't even pay attention to ourselves. We spend so much time just thinking that we get lost in this upper space of our mind, and we don't even realize how our toes feel, or the soles of our feet. But right now, it's about allowing yourself to pay attention to your knees or your legs, or the simple process of breathing. Breathing being both conscious and unconscious, and as you allow yourself to pay attention to your breath. Breathing in very deeply and breathing out. Breathing in calmness and breathing out stress. And continue this flow of breathing in and breathing out, and with your permission, I'm going to hand you your power. I'm going to hand you how powerful you truly are by allowing you to form an intention right now. An intention inside of your mind that your breath has the ability to relax. That your breath has the ability to dissipate any of those sore spaces that you noticed a few moments ago. That with a little bit of intention and focus, as you breathe in very deeply, allow that energy to flow through. To grab a hold of any stress and anxiety and to release it out. And on this next breath, just imagine that this breath has this ability to calm you. And as you breathe in calming energy all the way down. Feel it inside as it fills you, and as you release. Releasing any stress, releasing any anxiety, releasing any anger, any fears, any judgment, any pain. You know, most anger comes from pain. It's the opposite aspect of love. Did you know that? And when you allow yourself to realize that, they're opposite of the same line. When your heart or what you love or what you stand for has been impacted, you feel a sense of rage and anger come through. And I want you to tap into what that painful aspect is. That part of you that feels betrayed, the part of you that feels hurt, the part of you that loves that aspect. Not the aspect of pain, but the aspect deep inside that has been hurt. And breathe into that. And as you breathe out, let go. And as you continue to focus on your breathing and you allow each and every breath to relax you, each and every breath to take you deeper down. Calm, peaceful, relaxing, letting go. And continue to allow yourself to let go. And you can visualize and imagine, picture, pretend that as you're breathing this light, you can give it color. You can give this air color, blue calming energy. Breathe that in. And breathe out any of that no longer serves you. And continue each and every breath and feeling your body, your cells, your muscles, your tissues, your fibers releasing and letting go. And I invite you to bring in now pink energy. Pink energy of unconditional love. Breathe that in all the way down to the tip of your toes. Let go, let go, let go. And as you feel this love permeate every single cell of your being, feel that sense of inner peace, comfort, and relaxation. And as you do, I'm going to simply count down from 5 all the way down to 0. Now honor before 0, entering into an even deeper hypnotic state, and every number, just go a little bit deeper. Every number, go a little bit deeper to the point where you can completely escape. To drift, to dream away, maybe to a memory, a time in your past of peaceful, calm serenity. A place you've been before, or allow your imagination to explore some other realm or a vision you can create in your mind. A complete fantasy. It really doesn't matter where you go, just allow yourself to let go. Because this is your time. A time that you decided that right now in this space and here today, this is your time for you. Nowhere else you have to be. These minutes, they belong to you. And as you connect to that space and that relaxation and inner peace, breathing down and letting you go, melting away, drifting, dreaming. 5, what a relaxing state. Now imagine if you could go 27 times deeper, 55 times deeper, 170 times deeper. Can you imagine what that would be like? Would that be like melting completely away? Would you feel yourself expand your awareness to feel one with the surface beneath you, losing track of where you start, and it begins becoming one of the same? And as you allow yourself to feel that, allow yourself to expand that even more. To feel at one even more with the whole room. To feel at one with others. Other people in your life, can you connect to that energy? Can you feel at one with others? Can you allow yourself to expand that? To feel connected and a part of and one with the whole entire city. Can you connect there? Feel the compassion, feel the connection. Feel the interconnectivity of everyone creating this reality of which we live. You playing just as vital of a role as anyone. Your story, your creation, contributing to everything that exists. Feel that. As you go deeper down. Feel that connection as you even allow yourself to go deeper down. Down to 4. Allow that expansion to expand even more. To feel at one with and a part of and connected to. Your whole entire state or providence, or allow yourself to feel connected to the region that you're in and beyond. Can you feel connected to your country? Allow that to go beyond you. To feel one with the whole entire world. The whole entire world. Allow that pulsation, that feeling, that interconnection, that realizing that you are contributing to this world, and this world is contributing to you. This interconnection going back and forth. Allow yourself to feel this oneness for just a moment or two. And as you allow yourself to feel that, go beyond. To feel a sense of connection to the whole entire solar system, galaxy, and universe. That's right. And from this higher perspective, as you feel the sense of oneness to the planet, and the planet and its impact on the solar system, and the solar system's impact on the galaxy, and the galaxy's impact on the universe. And realizing you're contributing to all of it. You're important. You matter. What you do matter. What you feel matters. Who you are matters. You are connected to all of this. That's right. And the more you feel that, allowing yourself to travel deeper inside, to realizing the power that exists and igniting that power inside of you, to feel this sense of oneness, this ability to impact, this ability to change. You are not victim to all of your circumstances. You are not without control of your own presence, right here, right now, in this moment today. Letting go. We're only at 4. Can you imagine going even deeper? Can you go deeper than you've ever went before? Can you allow yourself to free float right there? This wave, this vibrational wave of connectivity. That's right. Let go. Down to 3. Deeper to 2. All the way down to 1 and 0. Deep sleep. Letting go. Letting go. And as your mind and your body continue to feel this ever expansion of connection, this awareness of the ripple effect of each and every action, and the knowing that starting today in this moment right now, it's a new day. It really doesn't matter what you did yesterday, who you were in the past, what experiences you went through. They add to who you are right now. No questioning that. But in this moment, if you decide to step into the power of you, to shift, to form, to create, to sculpt your life, your society, your country, your planet, that's right. There's no limits when you realize how powerful you are. When you realize that what exists in your energy, what you can create, what you can imagine, what you can achieve, what you can learn, what you can experience. That's right. I invite you to ask yourself, what are the things that you want? And I know we can get carried away with the whole entire universe. The biggest impact you can make is your own allowing yourself to live in happiness and joy, and allowing that sunshine and joy and feeling of fulfillment in your life have that ripple effect to spread that love, to spread that light, to spread that joy, to spread that change to others. Starting with your fulfillment, with your happiness. Whatever was doesn't have to be. System, society, It's crumbling down so new can be built in a beautiful way. But I ask you to step in and create that image of what you want to see it to be. What reality do you want to live in? What life do you want to create? What society do you want to be a part of? What culture do you want to step into? What world do you want to create? It starts with you. That's right. Feel that. Feel that energy of power. Feel that energy of love, compassion. Knowing that evolution involves time, process, and lots of mistakes. We are all evolving. We are all changing. And through our evolution, we will make mistakes. We will do wrong actions. We will learn from our past, hopefully. So we can shift and be better, be more aware of how our actions, our views, our projections create. And it's knowing as you are going through your evolution, and your evolution from where you were to where you are now. You went through lots of shifts. You made lots of mistakes, or like I would like to say, more like learning opportunity. You didn't do everything right, and that's okay, because through those wrongs, you learned what is right. And no others are going through the same too. We're all seeking love and to be accepted and to be our truth. However, there's been a lot of blocks that have made people feel that they can't be their self, that have caused people to adopt other beliefs that weren't even theirs, that they took within their self. Where have you not allowed yourself to really be you? Where have you conformed for pleasing of others? Where have you took on other people's beliefs because you didn't allow yourself to question what yours truly were? Where did you sacrifice your true love and passion for life and sold it out to things or people or whatever it may be, and found that pain inside of you, that hurt that causes you anger, frustration, and rage? I invite you to explore this. Sometimes it's easier to go back to what your true heart wanted. Maybe times in childhood, what did you really want to do? What did you not be allowed to do? What were you told you could or couldn't do? How did you have to behave or not behave? What things or beliefs were forced down upon you even though you felt or believed something different? But adopted those because you wanted to be accepted or whatever it may be. I ask of you. We're all unique. It's not another person like you on this whole planet. Why do we have to feel like we need to fit and be who we think that this is the benchmark of what a successful person is? This is what a beautiful or handsome person looks like. This is what cool people do or don't do. This is what this society wants me to be or become. This is how my parents have always wanted or thought that this is what is responsible or not responsible. This is what I ask of you. Where have you made those sacrifices? Where have you limited yourself? Where have you swallowed and did something against what your true heart wants for fear of how it would affect someone else? This is you building your confidence today. Standing in your energy of who you truly are and asking yourself, what do you really want? It's okay to be you. It's okay to do the things that bring you happiness and joy. It's okay to create a life that feels in alignment with your true soul. It is. And it's okay to shift and not do the things that you used to do. It's okay to not live in the way that you used to live. It's okay to not be the person you used to be. I invite you to instead be the person you are, your truth. The more that we allow your truth to shine, the more that we allow that freedom. That love and acceptance for you. Acceptance for the things that you do well and acceptance for the things that are a little bit of a struggle for you. It's all okay. It's part of you. How do we love every aspect of ourselves? How do we not need to prove ourselves to others anymore? How do we allow ourselves to stand up for what we know is right instead of fearing what others may say, feel, or think? And taking the right actions with our hearts. Let go. And there you will be led from that space of truth, from that space of self-acceptance, from that space of love, from that space of divinity. Loving you, knowing you're beautiful and amazing just as you are, knowing you're special and important just as you are, knowing you don't have to prove anything to anyone, you just being you is enough. You just being you is enough. You just being you is enough. If you didn't ever accomplish that benchmark or goal, if you didn't ever get or have the love from that person, if you didn't ever, whatever, fill in that gap, you're still important. You still matter. You're still good enough. Just you being you. All of the other things are just things that we fill our ego with. Are adjectives that we describe ourselves as, but we are so much more than any of that. Peel away those adjectives and feel that embrace of acceptance. Without need, without agenda, without anything else but your presence. Feel that. Can you feel that? It's easy to know that you're not your age because you change all the time. Let's peel away other ones. You might have identified with the role or the job that you do, but you're not that. You change your job, you'll be, so that adjective shifts. You're so much more than that. And I know we get caught up with what we attach to, but let's allow unattachment to exist. and pure energy to be and to illuminate yourself. Because without those restrictions and those labels that we cast upon ourselves that create narrow ways of thinking of how we have to be or conduct or behave or what we're allowed to do or not do. Peel away that job title. Peel away that I'm a father, or I'm a mother, or I'm a daughter, or I'm a son. Peel away the I'm a girlfriend, or I'm a boyfriend, or I'm a husband, or a wife. Peel away the I'm an artist, or I'm a this. Peel away I'm pretty, or I'm ugly, or I'm handsome, or I'm beautiful. Peel away I'm someone that identifies with this type of music. Peel away from all of those adjectives for a moment. Because you're so much more than any of that. And when you give yourself that permission, you give yourself to be fluid, to shift and to change. You give yourself the ability to listen to your heart and to expand in ways beyond your wildest dreams. Many of you might have found this meditation for prosperity and abundance. The key to that is being yourself, listening to those joys and allowing yourself to embrace. And know that change is one thing with certainty that will always be. But the more happiness and joy and shifting and changing and altering that you can allow for, the more fulfilled and beautiful your life can be. And the more beautiful and fulfilled your life can be, the more you don't care what other people say or think about you. Because you know you. You know you're not any of those adjectives they call you or their views or those beliefs. You know, it doesn't really matter what they think or feel. It's allowing you to be you, to stand for what you love, what you value, what you believe. Let go more. And the more you let go and the more you feel this energy filling inside. I know today was a little intense, but it's getting to that clarity of how much greater you are. And it's in this that you have freedom. It's like a blank canvas that you get to paint. That at any day, it doesn't matter how long you've identified, because holding yourself too much to the labels holds you back from being all that you can be, what you truly want. It doesn't matter if you've been something for your whole entire life. Shift it if you want to. 20 years, 50 years, doesn't really matter. It's not ever been really you anyways. Do something different, be different, live somewhere different, whatever the case, your life continues. Have the freedom to listen to your heart, because the more that you allow for true acceptance of you, that's what automatically happens. Inward reflection is an outward projection. Inward reflection is an outward projection. I want you to think of that. Drill it in just a little bit more. Inward reflection is an outward projection. What do I mean by that? How you feel about yourself is how you'll see and feel about others. Love yourself and accept yourself more. Be kind and compassionate to you. And you'll notice that kindness and compassion to others, that love and acceptance for others. We want to change the world. We want to get rid of this anger and rage, this brutality, this prejudicism, this racism, this hatred that's going around. Let's heal the hatred towards ourselves. That's the one person you have control over. That's the one element you can change. As your heart beats and you feel it with love, I want to flood you with 10,000 healing orbs being dropped upon you now. Grounding down anything less than God, less than light. All the way down to Mother Earth and returning back to Source. Removing any fear. Removing any limitations. Removing any hesitation. And instilling trust. Trust in you. You've always been there for yourself. Every moment of your life, there you've been. Look at all the changes and transformations you've went through. Now this time, it's going to be guided by you, for you, instead of filtered by society or beliefs or upbringings or perspectives or attachments to old identities. Let it all go. And in this space, you can really be and rediscover you. That's right. 10,000 healing orbs one more time, feeling this freedom, feeling this expansion, grounding down anything less than God, less than light, feeling this energy, this vibration, this power inside that's illuminating 3 feet in each direction, illuminating each cell, saying, yes, I'm ready to be me and live my life. And shine my love, shine my happiness, shine my joy, be that beacon of light that impacts and affects others in a positive way, causing a ripple effect that spreads around your city, your state, your country, the entire globe. Starting with you, your heart that guides the way. That's right. Letting go. Now in a few minutes, I'm going to be waking you up out of hypnosis. Before I do at 0, even deeper. So each night, regardless of the day and regardless of the emotions that you've experienced, when you decide that it's the right time to fall asleep at night, you're going to fall asleep deeply and quickly and sleep well through the night. And in those early morning dreams, what are known as venting or releasing dreams, venting out any remaining blocks or resistance, any tension or stress. Vent it all out and let it go so you can wake up each and every morning feeling refreshed and rejuvenated and ready for another day, ready to enjoy your life. So 0 deeper. 1, closing the door to the unconscious mind, making sure all the suggestions are locked in and effective. At 2, becoming aware of your body. 3, a total sense of positivity flood through every cell. 4, becoming aware of the room around you. And 5, eyes open, wide awake. Coming back, coming back. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for taking that journey. I know today was a little bit more intense than normal. I wanted you to feel free to really be yourself. There's too much pain going on and hatred in the world. And I truly believe that it's all about an internal reflection projecting on to the outside. And if we heal ourselves and allow ourselves to be who we truly are and live in that love and happiness, we are going to shift everything. And so I thank you for tuning in. Know that we have lots of different meditations that are available live stream. We're also starting to create some very good quality meditations that are good for downloads. We've had some requests that people like to have some of our meditations that are paid meditations longer than the 48 hours. So we're crafting and getting those all ready to go for you. Thank you so much, and till next time.